All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another morning of working out. Let's start with side shuffle. So today we're going to do a little bit of shoulder press stuff. So you need two small weights, for sure, not big weights. That's really rare for someone to use big weights for shoulder press. And then no weights works as well if your shoulders are tight. Okay, we're doing a 2-minute AMRAP workout today, so get your head in the game for that. You get to choose 2-minute AMRAPs or any AMRAP. It can be applied in so many different ways. So 3, 2, 1, come on out, let's do butt kickers. So those an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. That's what AMRAP stands for. You can have a nice easy pace. You can actually go a little on the slower side because it's a full 2 minutes, okay? Because 2 minutes of continuous work, depending on your conditioning, can gas you, and that feels uncomfortable. And if that's the case, then don't do it. Unless, of course, you like that feeling and you want to do it more, then crush it out. And then the third and final way that you can do an AMRAP is truly flat out from the beginning. Try to get as many reps in as you can in the 2 minutes. When it comes to round 2 or 3, probably going to be less. And now you're in survival mode. 3, 2, 1, and that's another way to make it work. Let's do full leg swing, hand to opposite leg. Touch the knee, the thigh, the shin, maybe the thigh, ankle, toe, whatever you got. But I really want some tension in your trunk. Not so much that you're twisting or rotating, but that you're holding stiff in the middle part, okay? All right, so you're doing this the way you like it. Let's go a little faster, okay? Which means wider stance, harder push with the foot, and harder bracing in the abdomen. And then, are you still breathing? Do a quick check. 3, 2, 1, come on out. Let's do arm circles. So just nice and gentle, okay? You probably have quite a bit of shoulder stuff today, not just shoulder presses, but you know, when we hold ourselves in plank. So I'm just gonna make this for myself really, really comfortable. So not too big, not too fast, in that zone that feels really good. But I am focusing on straight elbows. And that sometimes is awkward. So stiffen those elbows, okay? And now, just a bit of a challenge here. Go a little bit faster, okay? And then don't let the elbows bend when you speed up. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Sorry, switch direction. You can vary the speed here. We're going to end off with faster. So try going maybe like really, really slow. Stiff elbows. Continually feel mine trying to bend. And then for the last 10 seconds, let's go a little bit faster. Keep it comfortable though, as far as range of motion or location, okay? And we're doing this for 3, 2, 1, and come out. Excellent. So reverse lunges for sure on the docket today. So get the hips open, right leg goes back, fingers touch in front, and switch sides. Maybe they touch a little bit higher. We're alternating left to right. Wherever your fingers touch, try to look at them touching, okay? Here's your Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. sobriety test. And we're still breathing, right? Probably exhaling as we lift our body up. Really get in the habit of that, okay? For whatever reason, 9 times out of 10, a new person exercises or moves and they inhale when they push or lift. Last one here. And excellent. All right, grab some water quick. Let me show you the deal. Reverse lunges, kettlebell press. All right. So 5, 5, 5. That's the deal. 5, 5, 5. So 5 reverse lunges on one side. Remember, it's the front leg that's doing the work. The back leg is not really pushing you up. Okay, do whatever you want with your hands. Make it interesting. You can, if the step back includes a 2-step process, that's cool. Down as far as you want, and then pop it up. 5 on one side, then right away. 5 on the other side, and then right away. You're going to grab your weights, and you're going to do 5 shoulder presses, okay? You really, really want, if you've got weights in your hands, you've got your ear in front of your arm, and you don't cheat by moving your head forwards, okay? Or arching your back and leaning your back backwards. So if you're not here, you're not using weights, okay? I'd really suggest that. No weights if your shoulders aren't there. You just have your own internal tension that you can enjoy, and then that's going to get your shoulder better, okay? Cool. All right, 5, 5, 5. Crush it through. 2 minutes. We're going in 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. 5 lunges one side. So we're all for sure going different speeds, right? And breathe lots from the beginning. Exhaling as you rise. How to make those transitions quick or slow if that's your desire. We are 1/4 done. It'd be good if I could do the math on that 1/3, eh? Let's see. Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Coming up to halfway. And there it is, halfway. Here we go. All right, 2/3 done.
Like our drinks tonight, may we
30 seconds to go.
dance till we lose our minds. We are only young if we seize the night. Tonight we own the night. Tonight we own.
Now it's 15 seconds. Remember when I said breathe lots at the beginning? You'll need it.
Sometimes I can't remember if these
5 seconds.
ashes came from flames, and if
3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. Okay, 1 minute rest.
they just burn out again.
That is a key feature to this workout. Challenging you to work hard for 2 minutes, which is excessive. But sometimes when you're out there in the real world, you got to work hard for 2 minutes. All right, so how did that feel? Did you push it too hard? Gas yourself a little bit? If you're in the situation where you're thinking to yourself, I need to just ease up a little bit for the next one, feel free to do so, or send it. See what happens, okay? Because sometimes you'll be surprised. You can actually do a lot more. We're going in 5 seconds. That was a fast minute. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. One quarter done. I'd love to see those elbows get totally straight when you're at the top of that shoulder press motion. Straight elbows. That's hard to do. Okay, we're halfway. Come on. This is when you don't have to really try to breathe heavy. It just happens naturally. "30 seconds. Now it's 15. 10. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 1 minute rest. All right, little monkey wrench in the plan here. Didn't tell you this from the beginning. We're doing this one more time. I know, historically, if you remember, we do it twice and then move on. Not happening today. We're going to burn this out. So big breaths, walk around. Feel yourself recover. You're getting better with every breath. We can do this. "10 seconds. Okay, this is the last one for this exercise. So measure it out. Hopefully you didn't measure it based on the other one being the last one. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. But if you did, now you're going to prove to yourself that you can always do more than you thought. One-third done. That's halfway. Two-thirds done. Come on. Dig in here. 22 seconds. "14. 5 seconds. Come on. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, sorry about that count. Just trying to get more in. Rest, rest. Were you able to do more of that third set? If so, awesome. Did you try but fail? Also, awesome. Nice work. Maybe you just went through the motions. You were just too tired today. Also, awesome. Okay, nice. All right, for the remainder of our time here, because we're just recovering right now, we're going to do a plank pyramid and then something else. So, plank pyramids are awesome for just because they're fun, and they, I guess, they kind of help you build, right? We start with something shorter and then you build. And so it's a good way to push yourself naturally into getting better. And then there's that nice kind of treat at the end as they get shorter. And so you feel like you're winning. We're always winning, but sometimes the feeling of losing is overwhelming. So you artificially create that feeling of winning, and then you get used to it, and you feel it all the time. So I'm going to suggest certainly use your stool, your chair, back of the couch to hold your planks here. Or, and this is just my recommendation, go to the floor. We're starting off with 20 seconds. So you're in that nice straight body position, hands under shoulders. And then for the longer ones, the 30, 40, 50-second ones, take a knee, take a breath, and come back in, okay? And then elbows are always an option, okay? So if the wrists and hands just don't like that position, use the elbows. But once in a while, go on the hands to get those hands and wrists stronger, okay? We're going in. Ready? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and plank. And this is for 20 seconds. You're holding your breath, enjoying life. Your body can work hard, but your mind can be relaxed and calm. Practice that. 3, 2, 1, and rest. See? Isn't that fun? So now when we rest, go into rest mode mentally, like just think about now, think about the fact that we're not planking and everything's awesome. 10 seconds. All right, 5 seconds, we're going back in. 3, 2, 1, up. Holding us for 30 seconds now, 30 seconds. Five seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Excellent. Come on out. As I'm sitting here, I'm thinking we could all do this together. So I'm sitting on my heels. My toes are bent backwards. So the bottom of my toe is on the floor. My toes are cranked backwards or up. That's good for your feet. It's really good for your toes. So while we're resting here for 30 seconds, you too can sit on your heels with your toes cranked. If that's just killing you, lean forwards a bit and take the pressure off. But luckily we got a plank in 3, 2, 1, up. This one's for 40, okay? So I'll say arbitrarily, when I say 10 seconds left, you passed the time when you are allowed to take a rest and you just have to dig in, okay? Or also do whatever you want. Okay, we're halfway. When I say 10 seconds left, dig into the end. 10 seconds left. We're going to the end now. 3, 2, 1, rest. Perfect. All right, we'll continue that. I'll give you some markers along the way. You rest when you need, but after 10 seconds, no more rest. The next one's 50. Okay, so let's start worrying about that right now. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up. And hold on to it. $40 seconds left. Now it's 30. $20 to go. $10 to go. No more rest. Dig in. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. I was talking to somebody last week about planks, and this person described her absolute disdain for planks. In fact, if it was up to planks, I don't think she'd ever exercise. And part of it was based on this presumption that she had to do a 2-minute plank. So yeah, that's a long time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're planking. 40 seconds. Here we go. But when she found out that, a plank for 10 seconds is very valuable, like, oh, well, I can do that. Perfect. That's where you start. 30 seconds to go. And if 10 seconds is impossible, you start with 5. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go. No more rest. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. Okay, and this is where my brain legitimately just forgets what we just did. Are we on the last one, the second last? You probably know. We'll see when it comes on. Perfect. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Up. 30 seconds, not the last one. $20 seconds to go. $10 seconds to go. No more rest. 3, 2, 1. Now rest. Awesome. How are those toes feeling? Yeah, so a position where your hands stay on the floor and you just kind of lean back on your feet or close to your feet. If that's as far as you can go, then that's as far as you can go. And that's what you do. What this does for your big toe and your foot flexibility is vital, to be honest. If I just showed this to you and you tried it and this is a struggle for you, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 20 seconds. And you want to do this more often. When your big toe loses mobility, the mechanics of your knee and your hip and your pelvis and your lower back all change. And it honestly leads to knee degeneration, knee replacements. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Hip problems, hip replacement requirements, you name it. The end of life as you know it, basically. All right, so while we're there, we're just going to challenge this toe position a little bit while we recover. We have a little bit more time to do a little bit more work, and then we're going to stretch, okay? So, you know what? We're just going to do another ab exercise that takes the pressure off the hands and forearms and all that kind of stuff. I'm not even going to count this out, or time it, I mean. We're going to do leg cycling. Leg cycling. So lying on our back, do this little check. So we want the lower back to maintain its lumbar curve, so it should not be pressed against the floor. Engage the stomach. When we do that, nothing should move, and we're just going to alternate, reach our feet out like this, okay? Slower and bigger reaches means harder. So that's what we're going to do for the remainder of the time. Well, for about 30 or 40 seconds. I'm not even going to time it. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Reaching, alternating legs out, but you're still really bracing your trunk, your shoulders, your head. Nothing is moving. You're having a really hard time breathing right now. This is a good one that kind of elicits or creates clicking, popping noises in your hips. If that happens, keep going. If there's pain with the click or the pop, then modify your range of motion so you don't get that anymore. But if there's no pain, just clicking and popping, means your hip flexors are a little bit tight, and this is good for it. So do more of it, okay? Oh, yeah, are you tapping the heel to the floor? Now that makes it just a little bit harder if you're reaching that far with a straight knee. And we're gonna stop this in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. All right, so the reverse lunges, picking our leg up, and that leg cycling kind of lights up the hip flexors. And in fact, so does plank. Plank can kind of engage those hip flexors too. So cool down stretch, hip flexor. All right, so I need the pad for the soft knee. This is the same as we do at the beginning. So I've got my left foot in front. You can start with your elbows on your knee. The idea is to get your pelvis to drop towards the floor. If your hands, both hands, can come to the inside of your front foot, that'd be great. That foot should be beside the hand. If it's tucked in underneath you, try to bring it forwards. That does make the stretch more difficult, and that might mean you come up and rest on the top of that leg as opposed to on the floor. Back foot, toes can point away from you. Toes can be dug in, whatever feels right. If you end up putting the top of your foot in the floor and pointing the toe, and now the calf is cramped, that means your calves are tight. We're not stretching those today, but that's what that means. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. They're either tight or, I don't know, you skip a lot or you run a lot. Maybe your calves are really tired. All right, right leg is in front. And again, post-workout stretch, we're not trying very hard. But we are paying attention to our breath. It's all the way in, all the way out. The rate is determined by how much air do you need. But I really want the breath full, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1. Come on out and switch sides. So I'm getting close to a schedule of these workouts through May and part of June. I'll be able to maybe share that with you Thursday or next week. For sure it'll be different. For sure it will not be more than once a week. But there's a few things that I need to iron out. I'm really good at just creating a schedule, sending it out, realizing it's wrong, and then doing a revised one. So I'm going to try to skip that middle part and just send you out what will work. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. I did that with the wellness assistants who work in the office and look after the gym when I'm not here. I did that really well last week. I had 2 of them come on the same day at the same time. Still breathing. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Last time on this side. So remember, whatever position you get into at the beginning of this doesn't mean it's the last position you can obtain through the time, okay? And a fun cue, we did this the other day. When I start to count us down, 3, 2, 1, just try to go a little bit further into it, just for those last few seconds, okay? And if you think of it, during the time, can you go a little deeper? All right, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Last stretch, side 2. Nice work showing up. That's the key. All right, coming to the end in 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. Perfect. Nice work, everybody. That was a lot of work, I think. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. And so does your body. I will see you on Thursday. Take care.